Hey man, check it out, man. Look, today I'm gonna be ready to Savages from the 6, Wassi, man. Look, bro. I'm feeling good, bro. I'm kind of feeling good for real, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know why. No, I should feel good I think it should feel good all the time, but feeling really good today for some reason. Just got it in me, you know what I mean? But anyway, man, look, bro. Wassi, the Wass gang. Wass gang, Wass, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there in the Wass, you know what I'm saying? One of my homies from the Wass gang, you know what I'm saying? Gang. But anyway, man, look. Before, man, look, before I even click on this play button, make sure y'all follow me on the ground, man. Follow me, bro. Run them followers up, man. Please, run them followers up, my nigga. I need them. For real, nigga. The link will be in the description down below, nigga. Let's get into it.
All you niggas wash up, y'all be wash gang. My niggas super sad, we be wash gang. All you niggas wash up, y'all be wash gang.
So if you're a fan of Toronto rap, then you've heard songs by artists like Pressa, Burner Bands, Robin Banks, Houdini, and others. They've just been making a lot of noise in the music scene. Then you've probably heard of Wass Gang, which is basically the biggest group out of Driftwood at the moment. Most people know the name of the gang derives from a person with an interesting story. So today, on Savages from the 6, take a look at 21-year-old Quasi Peters, also known as Wassi. So there's no question that Wassi was well respected amongst his friends, enough to have a whole gang named after him.
Oh yeah,
and for his friends to spend thousands of dollars having his face custom-made into pendants for their chains. It's clear that he had credit and was well liked.
This is the hardest I ever seen niggas go for their homies. Like they, you know what I'm saying? So this nigga had to be well respected. You know what I'm saying? Wassi had to be like top tier respected in the game. Like that nigga had to be. The way y'all carry on about this nigga making chains of his face for all y'all, yeah, that nigga gotta be respected for sure. I just know he is.
Within his gang. That being said, let's get into the documented history of Wassi.
Wassi, Driftwood, yeah, I know Wass.
So like many tales from Toronto, our story starts in the dangerous area of Driftwood, where Wassi grew up. He and a now popular rapper who goes by Press.
That nigga, fucking struggle braids. You just know this nigga bad as hell. Look at him, both of them niggas bad as shit. They throw rocks at cars and do all type of shit. You can see the badness in their eyes, boy. Look at him. Look at that nigga. Look at that nigga eye. You can just look bad as hell, boy. Bad as little kid.
We're friends from when they were little kids.
Bad as hell.
Sadly, it was clear what path Wassi was headed down from a young age.
Hey, look, Preston look like the type of nigga to slap the fuck out his mama. No, I'm just playing, bro.
With his mother saying that he was getting into trouble with the law since he was 13 years old. Not only that, but in an interview with Vlad TV, Pressa actually gives a detailed glimpse into something gruesome that Wassi saw when he was a kid.
Let me turn this shit up.
My best friend Wassi, he seen somebody like
I think I remember this interview.
There was a guy, he got shot on on our neighborhood plaza. The guy ran to our bridge. He walked over the bridge and he seen the guy die. He's dead on the bridge, you know. And he's just a little kid. He was probably just I don't know, 10 or 11, right?
Yeah, they fucked that nigga up.
He was just 2 years older than me at this time. So he walked and he's like, fuck, you know, that's a lot for a kid to see him, a guy dead on the floor, you know.
Damn,
and then
bro, that guy,
he was never. Even my teacher said
at my age,
never be the same after that, you know.
Fuck being 10, nigga. That was probably fucking nigga up, seeing the niggas just dead right there,
Seeing something that grotesque as a child is bound to have some type of effect on a growing mind. Wassi spent several years of his early teen life in and out of the juvenile detention system. When he was 16, while he was locked at Roy McMurtry Youth Center in Brampton, Wassi was the subject of a news report named From the Margins, Building Curriculum for Youth in Transition. In an interview, Wassi talks with a reporter about how being caught in the system as a young offender has turned him into a quote-unquote monster, and that every day he is fighting for his life. It seems like he had a rough time in this prison, and he continues to detail his experiences and talks more about the mindset of a youth offender in this report. Now we go back a few...
Y'all must got, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They be like, I'm from the States, of course y'all know that, but like in other places they be like the prisons and like, you know what I'm saying? Like just jail in general, like y'all stuff is like other places be like rougher than our prison systems and jail systems. Like they treat y'all way worse. Let me know if I'm tweaking or not. Like I thought like in Toronto, like y'all jail system is pretty bad. Like when y'all go to jail, y'all don't get like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get pretty bad treatment up in there. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. Let me know if I'm tweaking. Out there in Toronto, y'all niggas get treated a little bit worse in Toronto than you would in the States.
2 years before the interview, while still in the youth center, Wassi's neighborhood Driftwood and his alleged gang were under scrutiny by the police. They had been organizing a sting, dubbed Project Marvel, targeting an alleged gang in the Jane and Finch area called the Young Buck Killers. Ranging from locations in Toronto to Surrey, BC, the police executed multiple raids and ended up seizing almost 30 guns and over $110,000 in cash. Over 400 charges were laid against 60 suspects, one of those being Wassi. Even though he was locked up at the time, he was still charged for his connection with the gang. Being tied to this police project, as well as seeing someone die at a young age, is what drew reporters and journalists to Wassi. So now we go forward in time again, to a few months after the interview. Wassi's charges in connection to Project Marvel stick, but he manages to be granted bail and he is released. He would then go on to enjoy his freedom for a short couple of years before being arrested on weapons charges a short time after his 18th birthday. Now it's not clear when he got back out of jail for his charges, but he was last documented being locked up in late 2013. He ended up being released at some point after. So now things become heinous in the story. We're brought to the morning of June 28th, 2015. Police were called to a condo at 36 Lisgar Street, around Queen Street and Dovercourt Road, after a frantic call reported several gunshots being fired. When emergency crews arrived, they found two men deceased in the unit on the 22nd floor, suffering from obvious trauma. They would later be identified as Abdiweli Abdullahi and Muhammad Diri, both aged 26.
Damn, I thought
there was one woman in the unit at the time who actually climbed over the balcony and onto the neighbor's balcony to try to escape the shooting.
Oh, shit.
Now, this woman wasn't cooperating with police, but their investigation still came up with two suspects.
Oh, yeah.
23-year-old Kamal Hassan and Kwasi Peters were named as the suspects, and the police issued warrants and put out wanted posters for their arrest. Less than a week after the double murder, Kamal Hassan...
Oh, them the niggas that... Oh, what the fuck? Whole time I'm thinking them the niggas that had shot. So these two niggas the one that got shot. I thought they the one who... You know what I'm saying? The one that was doing the shooting.
Voluntarily turned himself into police. Wassi, on the other hand, was nowhere to be found and considered to be on the run at this point.
Before TK.
There's even surveillance video of Kamal and Wassi in an elevator at a different building shortly after the murders. Kamal is seen reenacting what just went down, almost emotionless to the fact that two people were just brutally murdered. Now, while Kamal was in police custody, they had turned their focus on finding Wassi. This search would last for almost a month before they finally found him.
Fuck them niggas.
So now we're taken to the early hours of July 25th, 2015, to a nightclub that's near Peter Street and Adelaide Street West. Police located Wassi, and they knew he was in the club. Uniformed and undercover officers staked outside the building and waited for him to come out. Once Wassi was outside, they surveilled him and watched as he walked through the parking lot and got into his car. This is when the police were ready to make the arrest. A bunch of cruisers swarmed in and blocked off the entrance of the parking lot. A few officers on bikes close in, and there's no sound but there's shooting going on between the cops and Wassi. You can see officers ducking for cover behind cars. Then you can see Wassi, in a gray sweatshirt, run towards the street but trips and falls and lands in front of the cruiser, where he's subdued. The aftermath was over 30 shots being exchanged, with police saying that Wassi fired the first of 7 shots inside his car through the windshield. Out of all those shots fired, he was only struck with a single bullet to his chest. He was quickly rushed to the hospital, but died a short time after.
Damn, man.
Now, after his death, the co-accused in the case, Kamal, began to explain what happened to police.
That nigga went out gangster, though.
He claimed that it was solely Wassi.
Look, though, he might have died, but Wassi went out like a gangster. That nigga went out shooting at the police, boy. That nigga said, fuck it. Y'all gonna have to kill me, nigga. Fuck that. Y'all niggas gonna have to kill me, nigga. I'ma shoot until I can't shoot no more. Them police had to kill that nigga. They couldn't take him to jail. They had to kill him, boy. That nigga went out. You know how in GTA you be like, I'd rather, you know how in GTA you get busted, they take, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather die than get busted, nigga. Fuck that. Fuck that.
He shot the 2 men in the Loski condo, and he played no part in the murders. He said he feared Wassi and stuck by him after the shooting because he didn't know what he might do. During his trial, which was 4 years later, in March of 2019, Kamal also claimed that the footage of him in the elevator reenacting the murders was actually just a ploy to make Wassi think that he wouldn't snitch on him. With the co-accused Wassi having died, it seems like it was an easy case for a defense lawyer. Seemingly, the aftermath of the trial was Kamal being found not guilty on all charges. He was acquitted and effectively beat the case.
Tough! You got off.
No one knows why exactly Wassi decided to shoot at the officers. Can only speculate.
That nigga went out, he was gangster.
All of the officers involved were cleared of any wrongdoing after the police dashcam footage surfaced. It seems like Quasi had a rough life, and honestly it's a sad end to his story. But he continues to live on through Was Gang and through their music.
Yeah,
all we can say for now is rest in peace.
What. For real. They gonna rep that boy no matter what.
All you niggas.
They gonna rep this nigga no matter what. RP to Wassi, man, for real, bro. But look, man, look. If you like this video and you like this type of content, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell, man. Look, I'm out.